Every year, more than 3,400 babies under the age of 1 suffer sleep-related deaths in the United States.
I was out of town to find myself a way to get myself out of this world. You were not about, and I blame myself. I should have blamed myself, or that's what I've heard.
Howdy, everybody. Good morning from the East and the West and the South and the North and all the way around the world. I am RJSMITH, and this is Crazy News Reacts. Welcome aboard. Here, I try to show you guys the craziest stories from around the globe. This is a good place for us all to hang out and get a chuckle or two, or sometimes maybe even a tear. Please be polite in the comments, and let's interact together without any trolls or anything like that.
Tonight, we have learned in January alone, there have been 5 infants, babies, who have died by suffocation while sleeping in Hillsborough County. Experts say these deaths are preventable. Vilma Kubizak knows how important safe sleeping is for her baby Vivian.
Her first year, she has been in nothing but a sleep sack at night, keeping the crib free of blankets and stuffed animals, and I would say just a good routine.
SIDS is the leading cause of death among infants between 1 month and 1 year of age. That's just here in the United States, where 2,500 babies die every year. In this video, you'll see what to do to keep your baby safe, comfortable, and your family happy. Let's go on.
Leaders have seen an alarming trend relating to unsafe sleep.
Our numbers here are high and have been for quite a while.
Lisa, how high?
We know, for example, that we had 5 deaths by suffocation just in January that we're still investigating.
Lisa Colin is the Director of Outreach and Education at Healthy Start Coalition. Healthy Start's mission is to lower infant mortality rates in Hillsborough County.
If there's something over the mouth and nose of an infant, it causes them to rebreathe the carbon dioxide, and they just don't recover from that.
You know, that's 38 deaths per 100,000 born, with close to 1,400 having died in 2020. You know, when my son was a baby, he slept on his back. There was never anything in the crib. That was pretty important and is crucial to keep your baby safe. Don't have anything in the crib that could suffocate your kid. Blankets, soft toys, no pillow. Keep this all in mind.
Nationwide each year, there are more than 3,400 sleep-related infant deaths, according to the CDC. The risk is 5 to 10 times higher while bed sharing with an adult, and it's even higher on a couch or a chair. And in Hillsborough County in 2022, there were 9 unsafe sleep deaths. The final numbers for 2023 have not yet been released.
And what we have to do is make sure that they are following the advice and ensuring that infants are in a safe sleep situation with, alone on their back in a crib with no other soft bedding or other things that could be a problem.
Of all baby deaths, 41% are because of SIDS. There was also unknown causes and will continue to be. Currently, it's about 32% of babies' deaths. And accidental suffocation, 27%. These are very high numbers, and this is completely avoidable.
Rebecca Bacon is the executive director of the Children's Board of Hillsborough County, which has been funding a child safety campaign for the past decade to address preventable deaths.
It's anything that can get over their face and block their mouth and nose. So that can be anything as innocent as somebody's hand, falling asleep against somebody's chest, a blanket, a pillow should never be around an infant. They don't have the muscular strength in their head and neck to pull themselves away and out of that situation like an older child would.
All you have to do to stop your baby from the possibility of dying in the crib is make sure nothing is in there. You'd be surprised what a baby can get into in a crib. Some are very active, moving around a lot, and if something should get over their nose, they have no way of removing it. They don't know to grab it and move and take it off. Their neck is not muscular. There is absolutely no strength for them to move their head out of the way. This is why you'll see mothers and fathers holding the baby with one hand behind the head.
The Children's Board and Healthy Start are working together to bring awareness to unsafe sleeping to prevent more babies from dying in this tragedy.
The numbers that bring it to the forefront, we need to be thinking about it. You have to be extra careful. But what are the pediatricians recommending at this point when it comes to safe sleeping? What do they say?
Well, pediatricians say that babies should be sleeping alone in their PJs or sleeping in a sack, flat on their backs, in a fitted sheet, or on a firm surface. Don't place blankets, pillows, or stuffed animals in the crib or bassinet. And doctors say, remember, trying not to sleep with your baby because it can be dangerous or in some cases, like we just showed you, deadly.
Yeah.
Vermont, Massachusetts, California, New Hampshire, and Minnesota had the lowest deaths from SIDS, while Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, and West Virginia had the highest rate. So what's the difference? In America, there are 27 states with rates above the U.S. average. Now, I know this isn't real crazy news, but it is kind of, right? That our kids die in their cribs and that it is preventable. So today, I just brought you something informative for all the mothers and fathers out there, the young people who might not know about these statistics. Please be careful and do not keep anything in the crib with your baby. I'm RJ Smith. This was Crazy News. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? It's very important. But even better, if you subscribe, next time you come back, you'll be a subscriber.